And score, please. Again. And number 10.
A perfect 10 at the Karateolympics 2000 Martial Arts Tournament, produced by George and Chris Minshew. The Minshews are a family of karate legends, producing the 34th Karateolympics. The event was held at the J.W. Marriott in Houston, Texas, where the streets are lined with chrome and silver. The tournament is produced for television by the American Thai Amateur Martial Arts Tournament television series, featuring your host for American Thai, World Champion Black Belt, Mr. Balagai. This tournament is third in the NBL Triple Crown of Texas, Karate Dynasty. The Minshews were great hosts, and the atmosphere was just right for record-breaking competition. Mr. Johnny Shaw prevailed #1 in forms competition at the Yellow Rose Internationals, the Masters, and the Karateolympics, where he scored a perfect 10 and took claim to the Triple Crown of Texas. There were big names at this event. World champions, young and old, came in focused on the goal. The 10 raised the bar on competition, which resulted in some exciting and dramatic techniques. Sparring was hot at this tournament. 2 Cindy's squared off for female finalists. Mr. Bubba has great interviews with martial arts legends and world champions, so stay tuned, action fans, as American Thai, a Karate Channel production, presents for television George and Chris Minshew's 2000 Karateolympics. It's gonna be a really good show. A really good show.
This is team fighting here. We have Chris Galileo in the blue headgear. Team fighting, they'll fight. Accumulation of all 3 fighters. We'll just decide who the winner is.
And score, please. Again. And number 10.
A perfect 10 at the Karateolympics 2000 Martial Arts Tournament, produced by George and Chris Minshew. The Minshews are a family of karate legends, producing the 34th Karateolympics. The event was held at the J.W. Marriott in Houston, Texas, where the streets are lined with chrome and silver. The tournament is produced for television by the American Thai Amateur Martial Arts Tournament television series, featuring your host for American Thai, World Champion Black Belt, Mr. Balagai. This tournament is third in the NBL Triple Crown of Texas, Karate Dynasty. The Minshews were great hosts, and the atmosphere was just right for record-breaking competition. Mr. Johnny Shaw prevailed #1 in forms competition at the Yellow Rose Internationals, the Masters, and the Karate Olympics, where he scored a perfect 10 and took claim to the Triple Crown of Texas. There were big names at this event. World champions, young and old, came in focused on the goal. The 10 raised the bar on competition, which resulted in some exciting and dramatic techniques. Sparring was hot at this tournament. 2 semis squared off for female finalists. Mr. Bubba has great interviews with martial arts legends and world champions. So stay tuned, action fans, as American Thai, a Karate Channel production, presents for television George and Chris Minshew's 2000 Karate Olympics. It's gonna be a really good show. A really good show.
This is Team Fighting here with Chris Gallio in the blue headgear. Team Fighting, they'll fight accumulation of all 3 fighters. We'll just decide who the winner is. No points. Chris tries a reverse hook kick and slides off. Chris Gallio sporting the new gear, top 10. 1 point goes over to the white side. Nice reverse hook kick by the white side. All right. Renegades come out strong. Throw some pump roundhouses. And no points are awarded. Takes 3 judges to confirm a point. And there is ground fighting allowed. No points are awarded. A lot of stuff thrown, everything's sliding off.
1 point for Gallio.
And Mr. Gallio gets on the board with the punch. Time has been called. All right, second bout. Renegades are ahead 5-1. This is the accumulation of all 3 fighters. Throws a spinning back fist as a blind technique, so no points should be awarded. Oh, they gave him a point. Renegades go up 1-0 in this bout. Team Energy versus Team Renegades. Team Energy coached by Wayne Wynn. The Renegades coached by world champion Tony Lopez. Nice blitz by the Energy team and scores with it. A lot of stuff thrown. Nothing's connected.
Here we go, back to the action.
Back to the action we have Team Energy needing to make up some points versus Tony Lopez's Renegades.
The clock is running.
Nice roundhouse to the head. 2 more points goes over to Team Renegade. Energy blitzes him and scores 1 point with it. Reverse punch to the ribs. Does the same technique again. Looks like he caught again with. And 1 more point goes over to Team Energy. Time has been called. All right, Renegades have a tremendous lead. They're ahead 11-4. This is the last fight for team competition. And no points. Looks like the Renegades scored on that one, and 1 point goes over to the Renegades. Expanding their lead. Renegade tries a reverse hook kick. Looks like it slid off. Not enough. Nice reverse punch by Team Energy. Not enough. Only 2 judges confirmed. It takes 3 judges to confirm. Renegades come in with a blitz. Back fist to the face and scores. We'll see what they call here. Looks like one both ways.
Still out for round fight. 13-5, Derek, you do it.
13-5.
Let's go. 13-5.
Needs 8 points in about 15 seconds. Nice kick to the head by a Team Renegade. 2 more points goes over to Team Renegade.
Great job, guys. Team Energy versus Team Renegade.
All right, sitting next to me, I have the world famous Wayne Wynn. He just won Grand Champion in Forbes. Congratulations, sir.
Thank you.
The competition was tough tonight. Mario scored some 10s and stuff going into the division. How did you get pumped up in order to beat Mario?
I had to mentally think of my routine over and over again. I had to stretch, loosen up, and just make sure that I nailed all of my routine. and that's what I did tonight. And I think that's the reason why I did it.
And you have some tournaments coming up. Can you tell us a little about those?
Yes, I have 2 tournaments. One is a NBL tournament. That's September 16th at Victoria, Texas. That's going to be my, I think, my 4th annual NBL tournament. It's the Bayou Conference. And I also have my state finals, the TKO state finals, where all the schools that are sanctioned by TKO are going to have an overall state tournament in Galveston, Texas, in Moody Gardens. On November the 17th, on Saturday. So that's going to be my big event with kickboxing, professional kickboxing, amateur kickboxing, excuse me, as well as a regular karate state finals on the same day.
In the ring, I noticed your speed, your hand speed with the chucks. It's just amazing. How do you develop such speed with the chucks?
I think it has a lot to do with being not so tall. I think that's very important. I think the shorter I am, the more low level to the ground I am. I can spin faster. I have better balance. Again, I think that's the key to my success and the speed. I think all that and my weight training and stuff like that I did in the past. And I've done this for almost 15 years, so I guess it gets better and better as you continue to do it. And I rarely have to practice anymore because I do it so much.
It's getting better with age.
Yeah, I think so.
What are your goals? What can we look forward to seeing you in the future? What are your goals?
My goal is to continue competing as much as healthy as I can stay right now. I'm heading close to my 30s. I'll be 30 here soon, so my kids are getting older. They're fixing to turn 18, so there'll be a lot of kids in my school that's going to take my place. So I hope that my success will continue with my routines and my kids who compete can pass it on to generation to the next generation. So I think my generation is almost about in a closed position. So I hope I can continue with my students.
Always a pleasure talking with you, Wayne, and congratulations today.
Same here, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Did you get on the board?
Sit on that George. You'll get him real quick.
Chris Gallo and Johnny Shaw.
He was sitting on his phone. Uh-oh. Larry Willering. Oh, that's not.
White is going to put in 1 point. Time is running.
You know Killer B? Sir? I'm about to knock everything over. You know Killer B?
Presley, yeah.
Is he going to
1 point. Now, where's your call?
I don't know.
I want to see his fight.
I don't. He won.
2 points. Kick rule.
Everybody, yeah, he's just. Oh, no, that was over there. No, he didn't fight today. No, he fought over at the other tournament today. Over at D.E. Chambers, yeah, he fought everybody. Yeah, he zipped everybody.
Let him go?
Yeah, we filmed him.
Time is called.
Andre.
Let's go. Gotta get some of the photos.
It's a 2-minute bout. Chris comes in with a blitz. And Johnny gets him first. Gets 1 more point, and Johnny Shaw up 3-0. A lot of stuff thrown, everything blocked. Scores 3-0. Johnny Shaw on top. Johnny throws a series of techniques, nothing catching. Chris Gallia has some excellent defensive skills, along with his offensive. Johnny Shaw adds 1 more point. Johnny Shaw is coached by his dad, Mr. Shaw, and Chris Gallia coached by Wayne Wynn.
Back to the action.
Chris needs to make up some points here. Throws a series of nice pump roundhouses. And scores 2 points. Nice kick by Chris Gallio. Chris tries a reverse hook kick and misses. Throws an axe kick, and it looks like it all slides off.
Fast reset.
1 point goes over to the white side. Mr. Johnny Shaw. Johnny tries a reverse hook and misses. Score Johnny's ahead. Chris picks up a point, narrowing the gap. Should be 5-3. Time has expired.
Time has been called.
All right, so next man I have Mr. Ryan George. He just won point fighting, black belt division, 10-year-old. Congratulations, sir.
Thank you.
How did you prepare yourself for the tournament today? What kind of training do you do?
Well, back at my school, I have my gymnastic teachers and my masters and stuff. They teach me my back fixings and stuff, but mostly every tournament I would come to, my boy Chris, that was just on the stage, he'd teach me something, a little something.
Chris Gallio, he's an awesome teacher too. Huh? What are your goals for the future?
My goal for the future to be a master in karate.
Well, you're on the path, right path, sir. You're doing a tremendous job, and congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Good job.
Another point for Rocco. On deck is Edward Hayes and Michael Cannavale.
What's wrong? Florida, mercy. How proud of you today, Jeff? Getting better and better. You got some. How'd you do?
Not enough. You know we went down to Utah.
Did you ask him how you did? How'd you do?
1 point for Roberto. Ready for the score again.
That was a real brilliant thing. He got beat by a kid.
Time has been called.
Oh, no, yes, second.
Edward Hayes and Michael Cannavale on.
You know that girl.
Next point fight underway. Red fighter throws a side kick, but it's blocked. White fighter fighting out of Tony Lopez's school. Wearing the yellow and black. A lot of defensive strategy in this fight. Both fighters are quick as lightning. They don't want to be struck. Looks like the Tony Lopez's student comes in with a blitz, and he does. He scores. Little California back fist.
You guys are fighting time. Time to meet you. Let's go. Tick. Gotta fight, guys. Gotta fight.
One point goes over on the red side. 1 to 1. Time's expired. This will go into sudden death.
No time in the first point call. Judges are on their toes.
And Mr. Lopez. Two points goes over on the red side. Kick to the head. Nice back fist by the white fighter. Should score 1 point for a punch to the head. And he does, making the score 2 to 1. Series of kicks thrown, nothing's connected. One more point goes over to the white side. Ties the score 2 to 2.
Little comedy here from the Dean of Vegas. You can't throw the buddies. There we go, 2-2.
Score 2 to 2, tied up.
Want a head kick, need a head kick. Want a head kick, need a head kick. Give me the head kick. Ooh.
Not enough.
There we go. Fight guys, fight hard, finish strong. Time. Clearly, this is screaming at me. Here we go. Good job. 5.
Next point will win. Scores 2 to 2. Sudden death overtime.
Point winner. Come on, guys, make it clean. Make it clean, guys. Make it clean. For that point. Are you okay, Kevin? Come on, let's scream and let's go! Hey! The fighters have been in there all night. Good clean point, good clean point. Go, good point. Dun, dun, dun.
That'll do it. White side wins, Mr. Michael Bean. Kiera comes in with some nice head kicks, and Sophie follows up the reverse punch. And it looks like the head kick got there first. 1 point goes over to Kiera. Looks like Kiera got a shot down on the ground. See if they give her a point. One more point goes over to Kiera's side. One more goes over to Tiara. She's racking up the points. Tiara overpowers her, throws a right, and catches her in the face, and scores one more. Coach's timeout for Team Mexico. Sophie. All right, here's has a lead over Sophie. Women's fighting. Tiara throws a reverse punch, catches her in the solar plexus, and one more point goes over to Tiara. Time is ticking, few seconds left. Tiara has the lead.
On deck is the adult traditional champion versus the adult grade champion for the ring. Get down to the ring. 6-1. Time is running.
That's it. Rick, we're going to get an interview.
And your winner.
All right, so next to me I have the 14-15-year-old black belt winner, Mr. Michael Bean. Congratulations, sir.
Thank you, sir.
And on your last bout, it looked like you're having some fun out there. Were you fighting a friend, or what was up there?
Oh, yes, sir. Ovid Rodriguez from Laredo. We've been fighting together for a long time. We just developed a great relationship. We're best friends. We're just out there having fun. Didn't matter who won.
Looks like y'all having a good time. What are your goals for the future? What do you want to accomplish?
I want to start competing nationally then and hopefully win some more grand championships or world championships in Super Grand.
Who's one of your hardest competitors this year you've been competing against?
Andrew Austin, Ovid Rodriguez. There's a bunch of them out there. Derek, who I fought tonight in teams, he's only a green belt, but he's doing awesome. So.
Well, congratulations on your win, sir, and we look forward to seeing you in the future.
Thanks, sir.
Thank you. All right, so next to me I have the producer of today's event, the legendary Mr. George Minshew.
How you doing today?
All right, sir, how you doing?
Great.
Fine tournament, excellent competition. Can you tell us a little bit about your tournament and the competition we've been seeing tonight?
Well, the karateolympics, as I'm sure you know, is the oldest single running tournament in the Southwest United States. We've been going on for 34 years, which is longer than even you've been around. So the idea is that we have developed people that started in this tournament as a beginner, or a yellow belt, or a gold belt. They're coming here now as a black belt and bringing their students. So there's a lot of tradition here. Joe Lewis, Ed Daniels, Skipper Mullins, Fred Wren, Chuck Norris, all those people have been to the Karate Olympics. So it's pretty exciting.
What, the level of competition from 34 years ago to today, what are your thoughts on that?
Well, when the Karate Olympics first started, of course, that was bare knuckle. We didn't have the protective gear, and it was much more. You had to be a little bit more able to protect yourself because you didn't want to get, when you got hit with a punch, it cut you. Today, with the protective gear, thank gosh, we've improved a lot of the safety in the competition. And the competition, quite frankly, these guys are much superior athletes than we were.
I interviewed your daughter earlier, and Stoney, and she was talking. I was asking her what her goals were. She said to be a world champion like the rest of her family, everybody else. Can you tell us some of your accomplishments in the martial arts?
Oh, gee, just hanging around for 35 years or so has been a real treat. I was fortunate enough to be on the U.S. team, win the grand champion in the state, and also to win the Southwest U.S. Championship. So those are some of my things that I did as a competitor. But I think I'm probably, there's no question, I'm more proud at this point of the things that I was able to do as a coach. I coached the United States team in international competition for 3 years. We went undefeated. helped start full contact karate in this country, and that of course goes a long way back. And I'm really looking forward to in the future of doing some things and increasing continuous sparring as part of the competition, because the continuous, I think, is the future of our sport, because someone watching continuous sparring on television, they'll know what's going on. No one has to explain it to them. The point is more for the aficionado.
Sir, congratulations on a well-run tournament, and we look forward to being here again next year.
Oh, it was great. Now you guys have made it worthwhile.
All right, thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you. Mr. Wayne Wynn going for the Grand Championship ring. Adult Kata Division. All right, this will be the Grand Championship for the ring for the women's fighting division. We have Miss Cindy Key fighting on the red side versus Cindy Hoyt. It's be a 2-minute bout. 1, 2, 3 point system. 1 point goes over to Hoyt. She strikes first.
Cindy Key said he will be ultimate fighting for Mr. Mike Gilmore.
1 point. 1 more point goes over to Miss Hoyt, pulling the hit 2-0. Miss Hoyt fights out of Mr. George Minshew School, and Miss Key's fighting for the Ultimate Force, Mike Gilmore. Nice reverse punch by Miss Key. 1 point goes each way, making the score 3-1. Miss Hoyt on top for the grand champion for the 2000 Karate Olympics. Nice kick by Mrs. Key. We'll see what they call. No points are awarded. 3-1. Miss Hoyt on top. Coach's timeout. Mr. Fillmore is going to give Miss Key some instruction. We're back to the action. Miss Hoyt on top. 3-1 against Cindy Key. Cindy comes in with an overhand right. Throws a haymaker, and they both scored, making the score 4-2. Miss Key tries a cartwheel kick. Looks like it slid off, but we'll see. That was a 3-point kick there, if they call it. Two points go over to Miss Key. She ties it up, 4-4. Four to 4. 10 seconds left for grand champion women's fighting for the Karate Olympics. Time has expired. This will go into sudden death overtime. This will be for grand champion women's division. Score 4-4. Sudden death overtime. Cindy Key fighting out of Mike Fillmore's Ultimate Force. And Miss Cindy Hoyt Fighting out of Mr. George Minshew's. A lot of strategy involved in the last point. Everything's on the table. Nice roundhouse by Miss Key. And we'll see. It looked like a back roundhouse. One point goes over to Miss Hoyt. She wins it in the last second. Executive men, Mr. Larry Lockhart versus Mr. Tracy Anderson. Mr. Larry Lockhart, known as the technician, is probably one of the strongest punchers here in the executive division. You can see it right there. He has tremendous power. And the technician comes in with a barrage of punches. Looks like a reverse caught him in the ribs. See what they call? Mr. Anderson trying a series of pump roundhouses, and nothing's catching. Mr. Anderson blitzing with the back fist, and we'll see if that's enough. 1 point goes over to Mr. Anderson. Larry comes in. Looks like it caught him on the elbow. We'll see if they catch it. Oh, snuck underneath. Nice back fist by Mr. Anderson. Scores 2-2. Time is ticking, 2-2. Winner will go on to fight for grand champion. Still has a couple more fights for a grand championship round will be decided. 1 point goes over to Mr. Lockhart. He pulls ahead 3-2. Mr. Lopez coaching Mr. Lockhart. And Mr. Mike Filmer are coaching Tracy Anderson. Reverend Tracy Anderson.
Appreciate it, guys.
Reverend Anderson says his instructor is Jesus, and
28 seconds, 3-2, running down the 34th annual karateolympics.
Score 3-2. Mr. Lockhart on top. Oh! Last clash. Not enough. Mr. Lockhart still on top. Mr. Lockhart tries a little front hook kick. Catches him on the shoulder. 1 point goes over to Mr. Anderson. Tying it up, 3-3. Few seconds left. And we'll see what the last clash they call. Sudden death overtime. Next point will decide it. All right, this is it. This will be for grand champion. Or see who goes on to the next round for grand champion. 1 point goes over Mr. Anderson. So next round I have Miss Cindy Hoyt. She just defeated Miss Cindy Key in an exciting sudden death match for grand championship of the Karate Olympics. Congratulations, ma'am.
Thank you very much.
What techniques were effective for you today?
Mr. Mincher teaches a signature side kick, and that seems to work most effectively.
Now, what is the signature side kick?
It's got an unbelievable refold and just a push kick that'll double just about anybody over.
How did Mr. Minshew train you for tonight? What does your training consist of?
Well, his wife is an 8-time world champion in fighting, and that helps. She works out with us at the school. And just a lot of really, really good black belts and good, consistent coaching.
You have some excellent coaches. Tonight you won a championship ring. Can you show that to the camera? Rick, can you get a close-up of that?
Yeah.
Got it? Well, again, congratulations, ma'am, and we look forward to seeing you in the future.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, ma'am.
Bye.
All right, thanks. All right, here we go. Men's division underway. See who will advance to the next round for grand championship. We have Luis Garcia versus Mr. Hendricks. Mr. Hendricks throws a nice back fist. And he scores. Pulls ahead 1-0.
So guys, how bad do you want that ring tonight?
Nice side kick by Mr. Garcia. We'll see if it was blocked. Apparently it was blocked. Mr. Hendricks has tremendous hand speed. And he just showed it off right there, pulling ahead 2-0. One more point goes over red, making the score 3-0.
When Lewis smiles, he's going to come back and get you now. I'll remember that. Here we go.
Lewis needs some points. He's down 3-0.
Brandon Day will fight the winner of this fight.
1 point goes over to Mr. Garcia for a foul. Mr. Hendricks kicking him in the back. Mr. Hendricks being coached by the famous Dan Baker. Mr. Garcia getting some instruction from Wayne Wynn. 20 seconds left. Scores 3-1. Mr. Hendricks on top.
It's a point. It's a point.
Mr. Garcia needs a head kick. Stay in it. Looks like he got a punch, but that's not going to do it. He's only got a couple seconds. 1 point goes over Mr. Garcia. 3-2. Couple seconds left. Mr. Garcia needs to go. He needs to go. Nice double punch by Mr. Garcia. See if that's enough. He ties it up. 3-3.
1 point for Garcia, but it's tied up. 10 seconds left.
Mr. Garcia throws a series of side kicks and follows up.
12 seconds to grab and punch.
And he scores. He pulls ahead 4-3, and time has expired.
Brandon is the defending champion.
This is it. The winner of this will fight for grand champion. We have Brandon Day out of San Antonio, Texas, trained by Tony Lopez versus Luis Garcia, coached by Wayne Wynn. 1 each way, scores 1-1. This is a 2-minute bout. Brandon Day has some tremendous speed on his kicks, and he follows up with a reverse punch and pulls ahead 2-1.
Brandon trained with the famous Tony Lopez.
Nice series of techniques by Brandon Day, and 2 more points go for Brandon. He pulls ahead 4-1.
How bad you want the ring, guys.
Ooh, nice kick by Luis Garcia. And he scores 1, kick to the body. Making the score 4-2. Brandon comes in strong, and we'll see what they call. 1 goes over to red, making the score 4-3. Nice back fist by Brandon Day. Scores 5-3. Brandon Day on top versus Luis Garcia. Nice back fist by Brandon Day. And he scores with it, making the score 6-3. Nice kick by Brandon Day. Brandon gets 2 more points, making the score 8-3. Nice kick by Brandon, kick to the head. Lewis is trying to play catch up, and 2 more, making the score 10-3. Time has expired. Brandon Day prevails. He'll go ahead and fight for grand champion. This is it for grand champion. We have Mr. Brandon Day, trained by Mr. Tony Lopez, fighting out of the white side, versus Mr. Tracy Anderson, coached by Mr. Mike Fillmore. This will be for the grand championship or for the 2000 Karate Olympics. One point goes over to Brandon Day. Foul. Score 1-0. Mr. Brandon Day on top. Nice little ridge hand by Brandon. And 1 point goes over to White, making the score 2-1.
Your time is running. I wouldn't argue the judge, Mr. Anderson.
Score 2-0. Mr. Day on top.
Time is still running.
This will be for grand champion. It's all boiled down to this.
Time to be called.
Score 2-0. We have youth versus age, and one point goes over to Mr. Anderson. Score 2-1. And Brandon Day smothers him and scores with a back fist, it looks like. 1, 2. One more goes over White, making the score 3-1. Mr. Brandon Day on top. Winner of this will receive the gold ring, given away by Mr. George Minshew.
Time to be called.
One point goes over to Red, making the score 3-2. Coach's timeout. Mr. Fillmore is going to give Mr. Anderson a little advice. And we have Mr. Tony Lopez coaching Brandon Day.
3-2. Time, here we go. What's time left? 18 seconds left. Score is 3-2.
18 seconds left. Mr. Brandon Day on top. Mr. Anderson needs a point. Woo, Brandon caught him with a kick and then a punch, and we'll see what they saw first. 2. Oh, they give it to Mr. Anderson. He ties it up 3-3. Brandon tries a nice little hook kick to the face. Last second, this will decide it.
What did you see? What did you see?
And Brandon Day sweeps it on the last technique. Final score being 5-3. Brandon Day, grand champion, men's fighting. Coming all the way from San Antonio, Texas, Brandon Day.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you for coming to the 34th Annual Karate Olympics. Congratulations to Tracy Anderson.